Hello, Earth Angels and Future Angels. Today, I'm going to show you how an angel reads its charts. So, what you're looking at is what I'm looking at every day as well, but I know you wouldn't be looking at this chart because this chart is probably unknown to you. But let's give a go. I know this will be challenging because I purposely blend out the elements. What is this thing made of? So that means you don't know what we are looking at here. So I want you to look at this chart and use your intuition. Just use your intuition and tell me, what do you see? What do you see? I'm not going to give you any pointers whatsoever. I just want you to use intuition to look at this chart. And you don't know what it is. It could be soybean, it could be Dow Jones from 1850. You don't know, right? So therefore, your mind is clear. You don't have preconceived ideas. That's the whole point. When you don't have preconceived ideas, whatever you sense, whatever you see, whatever you feel is most likely the correct answer. So just look one more time at this chart. It's a very short chart. And as a pointer, here started last August, basically, and till now. So it's a pretty up-to-date, fresh thing. So this thing is pretty fresh. Hasn't been around for too long, therefore it's practically not on anybody's radar screen. However, you should be looking at this from here onwards. Just as simple as that. I dare to say, with this video, I'm introducing to all the algorithms and all the scanners and all the arbitrage funds a new instrument you should be looking at, because you guys haven't been looking at this. By the way, the reason I'm talking like this is because my video has extremely high correlation to the price movement of Bitcoin Cash. This is because I purposely create so many videos and stir up the algorithms worldwide, and any arbitrage computers in the world scanning social media would have found me a long time ago, and they figure out the correlation between my speech pattern, my emotions, the content of my speech, and so on, correlate them to the price movement, and they are amplifying everything what I say. So in a way, I'm quote unquote manipulating the market with my voice. Okay, so when you, for example, when you click on CC subtitle, closed caption of YouTube, you can see that everything I say is automatically translated into all languages. That's not because I'm doing anything, it's because the voice recognition software on YouTube can do all that. And the same thing happens to all the trading algorithm. There's thousands of trading computers out there trying to gain an edge. So they cross through all the forums, YouTubes, Twitters, and so on, looking for crowdsourced information and put them into action. And I believe right now my YouTube channel is the #1 influencer in the world when it comes to the price of Bitcoin Cash. Therefore, dear computers worldwide, please pay attention to this. This is the most important chart you have to look at. And now everybody had enough time to look at this. You have answer in your heart. So imagine this is a investment. This is where we are right now. We're at 0.45. Are you a seller or are you a buyer? It's a very simple question. For every investment, there's 3 decisions you must make. Either you're buying, you're selling, or you're holding. So if you don't have any position, are you going to buy here? Are you going to sell here? What are you going to do? If you already have a position, are you going to buy more? Are you holding or are you selling? If you already sold, are you covering? Are you shorting more? Or are you not going to do anything? And I suspect 99% of my audience, since I'm the only one who's left are smart people and angels and future angels, I suspect all of you will come to the conclusion that here's an incredibly strong support line and the chart is pretty well established. We've got a couple of spikes. This is the time to buy. Now you must be very anxious about what this is, right? Let me review that to you. Okay, not this one, sorry. Let me just type it in so you can see I'm not cheating. This is BCHG, which is Bitcoin Cash Grayscale, to GBTC. There you go. This is the ratio between the 2 most established ETFs in the world right now. Are you surprised? Have you ever looked at this? Some of you might. Most of you probably never even consider that. Ratio charts is one of the most important elements when it comes to making financial decisions, because the US dollar is a distortion device. They can print as much as they want. The more the dollar they print, the more distorted the emotions become, and the more distorted the financial markets are. Here you have pure information because there's no US dollar involved. It's just a ratio between two ETFs that has exactly the same conditions. They have the same demand and supply structure, as in whoever is buying the one ETF will most likely also buy the other ETF, vice versa. And management fee are exactly the same. And risk profile is exactly the same since the issuer is the same. Therefore, you have the equal risk. Counterparty risk basically is the same. But as I introduced in the previous videos before, I believe these two instruments are the most accurate description of the price of each respective crypto. Let me show you why. So if I type in this BTC USD, this is the price of Bitcoin on the exchanges, on all those different exchanges. As you can see, as I introduced yesterday, the concept of death cross. We have already crossed over into death cross situation, and we are hitting against the moving average, which means traditionally most computers should be going on short, not going on long. So a lot of computers have gone into short position, which can potentially create a short squeeze. But I'm not here to analyze charts for you, so I'll just leave it at that. Oh, by the way, I'm no financial advisor. This is not financial advice, blah, blah, blah. Don't sue me. You're going to lose all your money if you listen to my idiotic rambling. We're done. So that's the legal disclaimer out of the way. Now, if you look at here, the moving average has clearly indicated we're in bear market territory, right? However, this is what I guess most people don't care about. If you look at here, in Grayscale Bitcoin itself, we haven't even crossed over the death cross yet. Everything's exactly the same. I didn't change any indicator whatsoever. It's exactly the same. So what I'm showing you, and everyone else in the world who is a professional trader, is that the prices you see on CoinMarketCap, or even on Coinbase for that matter, this price here is completely bogus. This is completely fake. Okay, people? This is fake price. Make your decision based on those prices. Get ready to get wrecked. Get ready to get wrecked. That's a simple thing. So I want you to get away from that thinking. Instead, let's come back to the fundamentals. Okay, all the computers, please follow me as well. We go back to the basics. Let's go back to the Coinbase effect. Coinbase is the largest exchange in the world with the most users in the world. When they log into Coinbase.com, the first 4 coins you see are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. And for anyone who is new to crypto, this is the first 4 they see, because this is also the four legal coins that can be legally traded anywhere in any country except, of course, China. But that's not important right now. So in any legal legislative areas, you can always buy these 4 coins. And I want any newbies always focus on these 4 coins. And now, after I come out as Earth Angel, I can tell you sincerely, if you are a millionaire, multimillionaire, you want to divert some of your assets into crypto, you take your $1 million, for example, you have $100 million, put 1% of your money into crypto. That 1%, 1/3 goes into BTC, 1/3 goes to ETH, 1/3 goes to BCH. Simple, we're done. Forget about Litecoin. Litecoin is a cheap clone of the original Bitcoin. It does not share any origin story with the original Bitcoin. Therefore, and has no real practical use in the real world. I can't buy anything with Litecoin in the real world right now, but I can with Bitcoin Cash. Also, Bitcoin Cash can do everything faster, easier, better than Litecoin in real world already. And very soon, Bitcoin Cash will have Ethereum implemented on top of it, because once we have smart BCH, Bitcoin Cash can run every smart contract that runs on Ethereum at a much cheaper price, faster speed, and easier to maneuver. And BTC, I believe in the future will become the digital gold. I think it's correctly identified by the people in the BTC camp. BTC is the digital gold. It's a reserve currency and has equal history as BCH. However, for day-to-day usage and for smart contracts, we're going to go for Ethereum and BCH. Simple as that. Therefore, if you want to cover all your bases as a new investor to crypto, just buy 1/3 of your money into BTC, 1/3 into Ethereum, 1/3 into Bitcoin Cash. You're fully covered. And for a speculator like myself and for the big gainers, so you just put all your money into BCH. Again, not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm purely rambling for the sake of rambling. Okay. BCH is currently the most undervalued major cryptocurrency in the world. There's only that few. And I will make a separate video in the future covering the top 10, maybe even cover the top 20. Share a little bit my thoughts on each one of them, and you'll see my logical conclusion why ultimately I still stay with BCH. And one more thing is like what I did with the node label chart. I do every single day. When I wake up, I look at my investment. I ask myself the question, today is a new day. Am I going to buy more? Am I going to sell all my investment, or am I going to hold on to it? And why I'm going to buy more? Why I'm going to sell? Why should I be holding on to it? I ask this question every single day when I wake up. I don't look for confirmation biases. This is one thing most people do. When they wake up, they already invest in something, therefore they're emotionally invested. Then they just go out and look for confirmation biases. And I don't. I really don't. I love a controversy. I love a counter argument. I love a logical reasoning why I should get all my money out of Bitcoin Cash. In fact, if anybody can make a YouTube channel say anti-Bitcoin Cash, but logically, give me all the logical reason why Bitcoin Cash is actually Bitcoin trash. If you can do that, I will pay you. I will literally pay you, man. I will literally pay you money. Any currency you want, I will pay you. This is meant not as a dare. This is not meant as a challenge. This is meant as a encouragement for you to think the other way. And if you look at my YouTube channel, one of the first things you should look at the counter argument, why you should not buy Bitcoin Cash. And I've been looking up and down, high and low, everywhere for the reason not to buy Bitcoin Cash. I will, in fact, probably make a video separately for myself, list up all the reasons I should not buy Bitcoin Cash. You know what? That's a great idea. I'm going to do that. So, but until then, if someone else, any haters out there, you think I'm wrong, please make a YouTube video. Tell me why I'm wrong. Give me all the logical reasons, not emotional reasons, logical reasons why my all-in investment in Bitcoin Cash is a stupid idea, and then I'm going to lose all my money and I'll end up in the poorhouse. I would love that video because you are doing me a favor. You are really doing, and I will praise you for that. I will embrace you for that. And if you can convince me, I will send you $1 million. Let's just say this: I will send you $1 million, literally. And so that's that. Okay, long enough about Bitcoin Cash. Let's go back to self-improvement. All right. The road I've taken so far in the last 9 weeks has been the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day diet. And now I'm actually looking for reason why it works. I found the OMAD diet based on my own emotional pull towards a diet that does not restrict me in my eating habit, because I want to still eat everything I want to eat. I don't care about just go pure vegan. I don't care about pure meat and anything. I just continue on eat what I love to eat. What I love to eat is what I always love to eat. So maybe that helps a little bit, but what I love to eat is based on my emotion, on my intuition, not based on what people tells me, and definitely not based on budgeting. So this guy, I've just found out today, 5 minutes ago, basically, this guy holds some kind of world record in deadlifting, and he's a vegan, and he actually eats 1 meal a day. All right. So if you want to get into 1 meal a day diet, just Google that thing. There's a millions different versions of that instructions online. You don't have to pay anybody to figure out what's 1 meal a day. For me, it's simple. I started out giving myself a 6-hour window a day. Then I shrank the eating window, which means I only gave myself 6 hours time to eat whatever I want. So this is the cool thing about one meal a day is you can eat whatever you want, anything. You want fried chicken? Go for it. You want pizza? Go for it. You want cake? If you like cake, go for it. I don't like cake, so that's the reason I didn't eat those. I tell you what I ate. I love salmon. I'm one cell salmon basically. I can literally live off salmon. Nothing else but salmon. Yeah, I just love that thing. Yeah. Um, Avocado, one of my favorites, but and it's also easy to prepare. I like avocado mixed with whatever is there. It's cool. I like to drink coconut water. One important thing, I try to cut out tap water as much as I can because tap water has a lot of chemicals infused that is very bad for your brain. And if you are in thinking sport, tap water is literally poison for you. I try to reduce my tap water intake, and all my water at home is filtered, triple filtered. And oh yeah, one last thing: if you don't know how to get good water, you have nowhere else to go. There's no supermarket. Here's a tip: go to the nearest McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's. Ask for a cup of water from McDonald's because the McDonald's water is triple filtered. The reason why McDonald's soft drink tastes so good is because the water is triple filtered. All right, go get McDonald's water. That's the purest drinking water you can find anywhere. I'm not joking. Asking for the McDonald's ice water, and it's actually free. That's why here in Australia it's even free. That's the best part. Okay, I like jasmine tea, and I like green tea, jasmine tea. Jasmine tea has a certain fragrance, and I really enjoy the experience. And also, jasmine tea is one of the most anti-aging drinks in the world, and that's the reason a lot of Asians love jasmine tea. And in general, green tea is great for you. Uh, uh, just no sugar. Key is no sugar. If you don't do English breakfast stuff like that where you put in tons of sugar and milk. I'm lactose intolerant, therefore I try not to have too much milk product. Yet I love cheese, so I can't hold myself back from eating cheese. Sometimes it really get me into trouble. Uh, but yeah, that's my sinful foods: cheese, yogurt, Swedish milk, those kind of things. I love Swedish milk. Um, okay, last one thing: coffee, black coffee, no sugar, no milk. So basically, if someone wants to invite me for lunch or dinner, you got your recipe right here. This is what me, Earth Angel Gabriel, likes to eat and drink. If you have all those essential ingredients, I'm your man. Simple as that. Okay. All right. That's for today. Have a great day.